So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start my screen share. All right, and since I'm talking about that, for those of you that are starting to use Zoom and things like that, when you first come into Zoom and you hit your screen share, you want to make sure in the bottom left-hand corner you click share sound. And you have to do that every time you share your screen. So it's not a one-time click and it does it for you automatically. You have to do it every time. Then the next thing that you want to do, you just want to hit share screen. You don't want to hit just one particular thing that you want to share. You just want to hit share screen. That way it gives you the option where you can go back and forth between different screens without you stopping your screen share and restarting. So hit screen share, share sound in the bottom right-hand corner, and then hit share. And it's going to bring you directly to your desktop, like you guys can see mine here. So now all you have to do is just go to what you want to share. And since I have this open already, I want to start off with the V card. Ladies and gentlemen, it is very important to get your V card up and started. The V card is going to do a lot of talking for you. It's going to do a lot of directing of your prospect to get them in front of the information, okay? So if you have not seen a V card, this is what they look like. Everyone's V card looks the same, except it's going to have your picture, your registration key, but every V card looks the same, okay? So once you send your link to your V card to your family and friends, and even when you're out talking to people and you share your V card via a business card with your QR code on it that will come with your V card, or if you have a T-shirt that you have made with the QR code and the Smarter Than Money logo on it that people can scan, it's gonna bring them here to your V card. And once they get here, they read, "Hello, glad you stopped by. You ready to start cash flowing the smart way?" And you guys can go through and read all this later, but then they just simply click be your own bank. And it's going to bring them here to the SPM page. I'm going to show you guys, walk you guys around through here, especially you, Ronald, since this is your first time seeing the presentation. So it's going to bring them directly here, but let me go back real quick. Let me move this out of the way. Sorry about that. So we'll go back here. So then also, if they click on your picture, it's going to bring them to the SPM page here. But then right up top here, it has all your contact information. When they click on that, it's going to once again have your registration key. It's going to have your email, your phone number. Another thing that's important that you guys want to make sure you sign up for, which is free and is very simple to sign up for. You want to make sure you have a WhatsApp account, okay? And you're probably thinking, why do I need a WhatsApp account? Reason why, as you start to share your information, adding your links to your Instagram or your Facebook page, you may have some people that run across your information that may not live in the United States. And the only way they can communicate with you is through WhatsApp. They'll be able to text you through WhatsApp and even make phone calls through WhatsApp. So you want to make sure you download the WhatsApp onto your phone, and it's just connected to your phone number, okay? And that's something that I add to every V card, okay? Then down here, if you don't have social media, it's not a big deal. If you want to start a social media page and start adding content so people can follow you, it's only going to help. But if you don't have one, don't let that stop you from getting your V card started. Because right here, I just have my Instagram page. I don't use my YouTube anymore. And I don't put YouTube on anyone's Instagram page. And the reason for that is you don't want people to go to YouTube and get distracted with a whole bunch of other information because people are easily distracted. So typically, we put your Instagram, Facebook. If you have a LinkedIn account, I can add that. But we'll go ahead and get back to business here. So like I said, once they click Be Your Own Bank is going to bring them here to our smarterthanmoney.com page. And this is what it's going to bring them to. If you have not come back to the Smarter Than Money page, smarterthanmoney.com, if you have not signed up for it, you need to do that today. It's as simple as getting to smarterthanmoney.com. You want to hit the little avatar here in the corner. Now, my account is already set up and I'm already signed in. But let me sign out just so I can show you guys what it looks like. So when you first come, this is the first page that it's going to come to when you come to smarterthanmoney.com. Now, to sign up for an account, it is very simple. You just hit the little avatar guy. You hit create account. It's just your first, last name, email, and your phone number is optional, okay? Now, once you sign up, you have to go to your email and verify your account. The system is automatically going to send you a verification link. If you don't verify your account, you're only going to be able to move around so far with the Smarter Than Money site. So you want to make sure you verify your account, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and sign back in here. All right, there we go. So we're going to go back here to the front page. Just real quick, just to show you where some things are with the Smarter Than Money page. When you first come, you have the About Us page. This is the first thing. When you come here, you want to make sure you go through, read about us. You're going to see the carousel of members here. You can scroll through, and once you get your V card activated, your picture will be added here. But you want to make sure that your picture is a semi-professional picture, you know, a decent background, no hats, no sunglasses and things like that. You want to be as professional as possible. It's time for us to step our game up, you know, so, and it starts with your V card. If your V card looks janky with the picture, chances are you're going to attract people that's not serious and they're not going to take you serious. So you want to make sure your background is good. You have a smile on your face. If you don't have a smile, you want to make sure you have some kind of glow in your eyes. You want to make sure that the picture you use is an attractive picture that's going to get people's attention, okay? So down here, you can just read about us. Then you click on Be Your Own Bank, okay? So you want to make sure you go through the system and learn where everything is at, okay? I could tell you, Greg is constantly adding things onto the site. He's constantly changing things. Like, for example, I don't know when the last time some of you guys may have taken a look at the site. So if you come here, how it works. Down below here, where is it? Now, I've seen it on my phone. Go to mission. But I know Greg is we're gonna start having live streams on Facebook. Okay. And he's put here somewhere. Like I said, he's always in here moving stuff. But we'll find it here in a second. But I know he did put in here that we're gonna start having live streams. It's gonna be on Facebook. So that's gonna be another way for you to utilize our Mondays live overview meetings by inviting people on Facebook. Some people may not want to come and, you know, come through Zoom or things like that, but they can watch it on Facebook, okay? Now, as a new member, you want to make sure you come over to the new member tab here. You click on the new members tab and you just want to go through the steps, okay? You want to come down and, oh, here it is right here. Found it. I knew he put it somewhere. So right here, as you can see, coming soon, we're going to have live streams through Facebook and whatever other media Greg can find to do this. Greg is a genius and he goes in his rabbit hat and pulls out all types of stuff. Okay. This is probably going to be something he's going to start doing early next year after the holidays. So be on the lookout for that. So, like I said, as a new member, it is your responsibility to come into the new members orientation and you want to simply click on step 1. Now, when you get here, you're going to see our team schedule. Our team schedule never changes. It's been the same since we started in 2018, I believe. The schedule has been the same from day one. It is always at smarterthanmoney.live, or you can use zoom.us and then put in this code right here, okay? Get that out of the way. So every Monday, we have our live team overview call for guests, okay? Now, you want to make sure you plug into everything, okay? The more you plug in, the more you learn, and the better you're going to get at explaining the opportunity to your friends, where you can get them in front of the information, and the more confidence you're going to have as you start to build your cooperative and you start facilitating your own strategic partnership meetings, versus just waiting to do it on Mondays or joining Bridges on Thursdays or Doug's. You want to make sure you take notes. That way you can start hosting your own, strategic partnership meetings. Now, I can tell you that Monday, because it falls on a major holiday, we more than likely won't be having an overview call on Monday because Christmas falls on Monday. But be on the lookout. Greg will put that in our Telegram group. Every Wednesday, we have our new members orientation. We do that twice on Wednesdays, 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And like I said, it's always at smarterthanmoney.live. As a leader, you want to make sure that you get your entire team, especially if they don't have their three members yet. If you don't have your 3, everyone needs to be on these new members orientations, okay? This is critically important because this is where the duplication starts. If you don't get your guests, your members to understand the importance of getting on these calls, the overviews, the new members call, or the locker room, you're gonna have a hard time getting that duplication and building that cooperative as quick as possible. So make sure that everyone in your organization attend at least the 12 o'clock or the 8 o'clock new members orientation, okay? Now, every Saturday, if you have not experienced a locker room masterclass yet, you want to make sure you start setting aside the time to do that. I know the weekends is the time where a lot of people are trying to get caught up on things because they've been working all week or they have other obligations. But trust me, it is worth putting on your calendar to block off that hour, about an hour and 15 minutes to make sure you can be on these locker room master classes. Each week is just a continuation from the last week, and it just gets better and better and better and better and better. So you want to make sure you attend, and you want to make sure you want to take notes. The other thing you want to make sure you do, turn off the TV. That's for everything. The overviews, the new members orientation, the locker room. Turn off the TV. Luke and Laura, they'll be there. They've been there since I was a kid. They'll be there when we come back. Okay, so make sure you turn off the TV and give it 100% of your attention. The other thing you want to do, make sure you do with your new members, you want to make sure they join our Telegram group. This is how we communicate. This is how, any changes that's coming about, any updates that Greg is keeping us abreast on with corporate and things like that, it's always going to be in our Telegram group, okay? So you want to make sure you have your new members download the Telegram group, and you want to make sure you send them the link so they can join the Smarter Than Money Telegram group, okay? The next thing you want to do, as you're going through this, is you want to download the new members orientation package. It is very important that you download this new members orientation package. All you do is simply click on it. It's going to bring you to our STM tools, okay? And then you just simply hit download. Now, it should open automatically on your computer. And then you have a tab here, right here in the right-hand corner, where you can download it to your to your computer, or you can download it on your phone. You can print it off, do whatever it is you need to do so you can see it, but you want to make sure you download it, okay? Now, we won't go through all of this because, like I said, this is your business and we want you to take full responsibility for your business. That way, as you build your cooperative, you can teach that duplication and they could do the same thing, and this thing is going to spread like a wildfire, okay? Now, as you're going through this, it has our mission statement. So you want to make sure you get familiar with the mission statement. Then down below here, your 28-day subscription countdown has begun. Now, you have 28 days before your subscription comes up again. But if you do everything that you're asked to do in the beginning, it shouldn't take you 28 days to get your 3 people, okay? How fast you grow, it all depends on you and what you're willing to do, what you're willing to unteach yourself, and what you're willing to relearn. So everything falls on you. If you're not having success, it's not because the system doesn't work. It's not because the co-op wallet doesn't work. It's because you didn't work. Is no one else's fault. So if you want to be successful at this, you have to be coachable. You have to be willing to learn new things and just keep pushing forward, okay? So down here, we have our 11 steps to help you get to that 13,000 residual within your next 8 weeks. So the first thing, like we just went over, you want to go to smarterthanmoney.com. You want to click on new members orientation, and you just want to go through the steps. Okay, we talked about the V card. To get your V card, you want to get in touch with me here at 419-514-4128, or you can WhatsApp me. Okay. It's very, very important that you do let me know that you emailed me something. Don't just email me something and then think that I know that you're ready for a V card, because sometimes I get busy and I don't check my emails all the time. And you guys know how technology is. Sometimes you don't get notifications for your email. So it's very important that you do either call me or send me a text and say, hey, I'm so-and-so. I want to get started with my V card. I sent you my information and things like that, okay? All right. So then going down, the next thing you want to do, ASAP, sooner than later. You know, if you have not done so already, I want you to do it when we get off this call. You want to open up an external crypto exchange wallet. You know, that's something like Coinbase. You know, I use Coinbase, so some of the other ones I'm unfamiliar with. Coinbase, crypto.com, and things like that. There's a lot of external crypto exchange accounts that you can set up. If you don't want to use Coinbase, you can go on YouTube and find one that's that you like. But it's very important that you do set up an external exchange account. Reason why: you're going to need that to purchase tokens. You're going to need that to add funds to your co-op wallet, and also remove funds from your co-op wallet to your bank account. You can't do any of that stuff if you don't have an external exchange wallet, okay? Next thing you want to do, you want to set up your strategic partnership meeting. You want to do that within your first 24 to 48 hours of getting your wallet funded and getting yourself established. Now, you can do it a lot sooner than that. We do have members that as soon as they seen the overview, they had already called their friends and they got their 3 within, you know, in less than 24 hours, and in some cases in less than an hour. So it can be done, okay? So what you want to do, like I said, I don't want to go through all this and take up a lot of time, because this is something we want you guys to do to take ownership of your business. So download this PDF and just go through the process, okay? All right, so we'll go ahead and close that. Now, since we're right here by the STM tools, these are tools that have been placed here for you to have success. It's just like if you own a body shop or a mechanic shop or a home improvement shop or anything like that, you have to have tools in order to be successful. All the tools that you need are here. For example, like I said, we have our new members orientation package here. Peak interest script. You know, if you feel like you need to download something to pique people's interest, but I can tell you right now, the best way to pique anyone's interest is just being yourself. You know, call your friends up the same way you will call them up if you just seen a movie or you just went out to a new restaurant and it was good. You just call us, you know, with the same excitement, you know, and just say, hey, listen, I want you to go into business with me. And when you see what I found, you'll understand why. It's just that simple. Okay. You want to, we also have right here our STM invite text to V card, and I'll show you what that looked like. Where'd it go? See if it'll open up. All right. So right here, this is another tool that you can use to invite people via your V card. You just download this text. You can add it into your phone as a quick text. But what you want to make sure you do, you want to call your friends and say, hey, I got some information I want to share with you. Is it okay if I text you something? You know, you don't want to just start blasting people because people don't like that stuff, even if they're your friends. So make sure you call them and say, hey, I got some information I want to share with you that I'm excited about. It's okay if I text you something? So you want to download this. You want to put their name here. You want to put your V card link right here, and then you want to see, you know, put your name here. Once you do that, you send it to them. They'll go through the information, and if they're interested, they just send you back token, letting you know they're ready to get started. It's just that simple, guys. Greg has put a lot of thought into this site. He has made it very simple and easy for all of us to succeed if we really want to. Okay. Now down below here, like I said, if you haven't experienced any of our locker room trainings yet, today is Wednesday. You can experience some of our locker room previously recorded locker room trainings right here. Just click on that. And this one right here that Greg just did, this one here is mind blowing. Okay, this one here is really dealing with your inner conversation that you have with yourself, how you see things, and you know, deals with the mind. So just come back here, hit play.
We know that this isn't your first rodeo when it comes to the free enterprise environment, but we hope that this is your last rodeo in terms of this being a catalyst that can take you to wherever you want to go financially. And all
right. So that is a locker room just from last 2 weeks ago, I believe. You know, very powerful. So you can go back. There's a couple back here that you can come back and take a look at. But it's very important that you don't just wait until a locker room is uploaded, because he doesn't upload all the locker room trainings. Okay. Part of being a leader is attending the locker room trainings, taking notes, and getting your people to do the same thing. Okay.
Excuse me, did you record? Are you recording this?
I am.
Oh, okay, great.
Now, down below here, STM zone, we all sometimes, you know, get distracted with the news and things like that. The perfect way to combat that is to listen to something positive. Greg has also uploaded a bunch of MP3s that you can listen to, you know, while you're in your car, at the doctor's office, you know, because when you go to the doctor's office, they have TVs and it's all negative stuff they're throwing at you. So you want to make sure you're constantly putting positive things in your ear. Okay. So all of these things here that you can download and listen to later. But you want to make sure, like I said, go through the site and get familiar with it, because we don't want to take up a whole lot of time, because we want you guys, you know, to start getting your wallets funded, get your external exchange wallets open, and start having your strategic partnership meetings. Okay. So go through the site. We have our FinChat artificial intelligence bot. You can come in here and ask it any question you want about finances and things like that, and it's going to give you accurate explanation of whatever it is you're asking for. Okay. So we go back up here. So right here, we have all the videos that you need to get yourself up and running. Okay, let's begin video. So this is a video where Greg is going to introduce you and just tell you about the importance of your strategic partnership meeting. Right below here, how to create a free co-op wallet and registration key. Right here, how to assign your $28 activation token and NFT to your new members. How to enroll new members from A to Z. So everything that you need is here. So even if someone came, you came in with someone and you thought they was going to be there to help you, even if the person that brought you in just disappears for whatever reason, there's no reason why you still can't be successful here, because everything that you need is here. If the person that brought you in is no longer around, you need to step up and be that leader that you thought they would be. Okay. That way, as you build your cooperative, you teach that same philosophy to the people that you're bringing in, and there's not going to be any hiccups anywhere in this conveyor belt. Okay. So just go through here. All these videos, they're not long. They're not going to take up your whole day. Also a video to show you how to open up a Coinbase account. If you've opened up Cash App, Venmo, or bank account, it's just that simple to open up a Coinbase account. Okay. So like I said, please take full responsibility for your business and the lifestyle that you want to live, and go through here and learn your business. Okay. Now up here, he's also made it simple where you don't have to go to a whole completely separate page to log into your co-op account. You just come right up here and log into your co-op account right here. So you don't need to go and open up separate pages and things like that. Okay. Very simple. All right. Let me think. Am I missing anything, Bridget?
Well, not at all. Awesome. I do have a question for you though, Terry.
Yes, ma'am.
For the V card, I know that you and then some other folks have it where it goes directly to the SPM
Yep.
overview versus the website. Is it a complicated process to switch it over? Because when we first got our V cards, we just had it go into the website, view webinar, but you guys have been able to update that to go right to the SPM.
Now, what I've been doing over the last couple of days, I've been going back with some of the older members, and changing that over.
Okay.
So anyone that's got the where it's going to the mission, if you get a text from me saying I need you to send me the verification code that the car sent you, it's because I'm going back and changing the wording. So like even let me get back here, move this out of the way. So even the wording, can you guys see that my V card?
Yeah.
Okay, so even the wording, all of this, some of you guys, that got your cards done earlier, it's something different. So I'm going back and changing everyone's to the wording here.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to put together a video where, I'm a little hesitant to do it just because some folks get to be clicky and they may mess up some other things. Then I got to go back in and fix it. And I hate charging people for stuff. But I'm going through and I'm going to be changing the wording. So everyone's is here, the same thing, and sending it to the SPM.
Okay.
So like I said, so just be on the lookout for a text message from me saying I need you to verify. And the other thing with the verification, I got to get it across to everyone that it needs to be done within a certain time frame,
Right.
within an hour, because those links only last for so long.
Mhm.
And
Right.
and you don't have to be in front of your computer to verify. You can do it, it comes in the email. If you have your emails coming to your phone, you can just
Mhm.
click on that link and verify it right there from your phone. That way I can keep moving and get things done a little quicker. So it's literally just a matter of teaching people the urgency of the importance of getting things done sooner than later,
Mhm.
and not sitting on it. Because I could tell you a couple stories where I've reached out to people to verify some things, and they say, "Well, I'm about to walk into the gym. I gotta do it when I come out." And then there's other leaders where I say, "I need you to verify this," and they're like, "Oh, I was just about to walk in the gym. Let me get back in the car and get that taken care of."
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
that makes a difference on your cash flow and how successful you are when you put things off that can be done immediately versus, I understand some of y'all still watch Victor Newman. I get it. Yeah, you still watching Victor going, man, how's this man still alive? But
Mhm.
Victor's gonna be there. He's been there, man. Victor's been there. What? I'm 51.
Since I was a little boy.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So we just got to start getting people to understand that this is not like Bridget say, $125 opportunity. This is a multi-billion-dollar corporation we got in our hands, and we got to start treating it as such. We got to start making, putting other things on the back burner and putting more focus on, working on ourselves, get familiar with this site, getting comfortable with doing our own SPM meetings and things like that versus waiting on somebody else to do it. Um,
Right.
and I know Greg is going to be putting together a training, for some things that's very simple for all of us to do to start getting the word out, because the reason this thing hasn't blown up the way it should have yet, it's just enough. There's not enough people that know about it. There's not enough people with an online presence, and I know he's going to be doing a training on that early next year after the holidays when he get back from soaking up all that sun, coming back looking like the gingerbread man.
Okay, so all we have to do, Terry, is just to wait. Just look out for your text because you're just gonna go back to everyone and work with us on doing those changes. We don't have to
Right.
contact you about it.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, and
Good deal.
then and like I said, I'm still debating if I want to put a video together because I just don't want people going in and messing things up. But it's pretty simple. So I'm gonna talk with Greg and see if he wants me to put a video together or just do what I'm doing now and just letting people know, hey, I
Okay.
need you to verify this so I can change some things.
Well, I appreciate it because I know that's time and it's work. For
Yeah,
you to do this for us is tremendous. And even with the one-time setup fee, I mean, it's just so inexpensive to put something in place that's so important. It's a
right.
great marketing tool. It really is. So
Right.
appreciate you. All
Oh,
right.
you're
And then
welcome.
I believe also, Terry, that a video at this particular time is not necessary because people are not plugging in to what is on the Smarter Than Money weekly team schedule
Right.
and doing what is necessary in that realm. You know what I'm saying? And what you already have is systemized in the manner that you do. I don't think that that's necessary now, and it becomes frustrating. I want to
Right.
commend you also on the changes you did make with the V card because Bridget asked the question before I did because I like own your own bank. I like
Yeah.
that instead of view the
Right.
webinar. I think that is more
Mm-hmm.
attractive.
Mm-hmm.
When people say own your own bank, oh yeah, I'll go in and look at this here. And then the wording, how you have it highlighted, smart.
Right.
There's a certain eye catching that you have. So kudos to you. Kudos, kudos, kudos. And I
No, that's
thank you so much for what you do. I really, really
thank
do.
you.
Because I don't want, for me personally, I'm not gonna watch the video and I have to do it. I'm not gonna do that. That's a bit much.
Yeah, I couldn't do it either.
Bridget and I are not
Yes,
going
going
to
to do
seniors.
it.
That part we are not going to participate in. So
No,
we
we're not
appreciate
gonna
that
do
you
that.
continue to do that for us, darling. Thank
Yes.
you. I love you.
Oh, I love you back. Love you
Okay.
back. And then the other thing too that I'm having some shirts made.
Hmm.
And it's just gonna have a QR code at the top. Be your own bank, and that's it. And then I'm having
Mm.
window decals made to put on my car. It's the same thing, just a QR code, and above it it says "Be your own bank." You know, when people see something like that, "Be your own bank," you
Yeah.
know, they're gonna click, they're gonna scan that. You know, so
Yeah, that's good.
so it's a lot of things that could be done. We just got to start, you know, thinking for ourselves. You
Mhm.
know, we've been conditioned for so long not to think for ourselves. You know, so many people still waiting on somebody else to tell them how life should be and what they need to do, where we got to get back to critical thinking, you know,
Mhm.
and that's one of the things, you know. So you know, my sister asked me what did I want for Christmas because she makes shirts and stuff. I said I want some shirts and hoodies with my logo and stuff on it. That's all I want.
Mhm.
And I told her I buy my own stuff. It's just I just want her time to make them, and that's all I want for Christmas.
Mhm.
But even with it being cold, you know, the Scully hats, I'm gonna have that on there. Be your own bank with
Mm.
a QR code on it.
That's
So
cool. Oh, that's a good
yeah,
idea.
so it's just a lot of things we can do. I think the main thing is just plugging in and getting your new members to plug in and start packing out this new members orientation. It's just that simple because there should be way more people in here. And you know, unfortunately, I know it's the holiday season and everything, but Christmas could be any day of the week that you want. It doesn't
Mhm.
have to,
Right.
you know, it's just a matter of making time for what you say you want more. That's it. Yeah, you had your hand up, Gary?
Yes, I did, but you pretty much answered it
Oh, okay.
about the editing the profile and all.
Okay.
I'll wait.
Okay. No, so like I said, I'm gonna be going through it, and so I'll be doing that. I've been like I said, I've already started on some, and you know, my grandboys will be here tonight destroying the house. So while they're doing that, I'll be working on those.
Mhm. Awesome.
Now, I think I covered everything. Did I miss anything?
I think you did a great job, Terry. I just wanted to mention you'd made the comment that all of us are responsible for our success, and that's completely true. However, I do want to add that we are a cooperative, and as a cooperative, we collaborate. We're not competing with everybody, we're
Right.
completing everyone. So it's really about working together, and that's what we love doing, all of us that do the new member orientation. So for any of you that are new or are just coming back, just keep in mind that this is what our whole goal is to help everyone succeed. So it's not really about you know, jumping in and being your best. It's jumping in and learning, and we want to help you learn while you earn. And so that's what we're really excited about doing. And so just keep coming back.
Right. You just got to be coachable. You know, there's going to be
That
some
part.
things you got to be willing to unlearn some things that's been holding you back to learn some new things that's going to propel you forward. You know, it's something that's it's not going to um happen overnight, relearning a whole lot of things. That's why you got to plug into everything, but it's worth it. You know, when you have those, you know, no one ever plans for, you know, a deer running out in front of your car and smashing your car. That'd be me. You know, no one plans for that stuff, but you know, it happens. But you want to
Mhm.
be in a position where when things like that happen, it don't derail you or it don't send you into this, oh, what am I gonna do? I ain't got the money for that. But if you do the things that you need to do now, when those things come up, you know, it's just, you know, dust off your shoulder and keep going. you know.
And then another thing also that you had spoke on too, being in a cooperative, all of us is aware of. One important thing too is honing the relationships. The relationships is real key. When you begin to hone the relationships right here within the cooperative, partnership, we're partners. This is not a member. You're a membership and subscription, but in reference, we are partners in business globally. And we have to hone these relationships. That's why the Telegram is put in place. Because this way here, I might want to speak with David. I can go into Telegram and kind of like reach out to him to begin honing a relationship, a partnership, a business. Maybe there's something that he or even Donna has done that really kind of like, you know what? I like what Donna's doing. Let me chime in with Donna. So, and being coachable, because being coachable means that you open to anybody within this cooperative to learn from. So we can practice something different. Okay, so we can become our best version. Okay, so I might chime into Donna. Hey, Donna, you know, I like what you said today, girl. That really resonated with me. Can we kind of like begin communicating and talking about some things? And that's honing the relationship. When we begin to do that, people, that helps us to start doing that outside of the corporate so we can bring others into the corporate. That's what this here. We practice with one another. That's what this is about, people. We practice with one another. That's how we do this here. Here it is. I have a relationship with Pat Robinson. I have a relationship with Bridget Copeland. Selena and I are building a relationship. I have a relationship with Belinda. I've met personally Sharon. I have a relationship with Terry. You understand what I'm saying? So we have, and look, Selena, Pat, Belinda, Sharon, we're not in the same vicinity. However, we take time out to call each other every once in a while, text, and find out what we're doing. Because when we come here for new members orientation, and me being one of the coaches, I mean, I have to suggest things to you. I got to tell you certain things I might say you don't like. So that means that, okay, let me find out what this woman is about. Let me find out what is her jam. You know, what is she really about? And then you'll be more receptive that when things are said to you, you know, that coachable piece come into play. You become a student of your own life. Then you can go out into the greater community and do the same thing. The part about being coachable, okay, this is a business, and why I got the box, so I'm gonna stay on it just for a minute. Being coachable is having your picture up, people. I am going to continuously say this over and over and over again, and hoping that you get sick of hearing me saying and say, all right, let me put this picture up, because I'm about tired of this woman saying this over and over again like I'm a child. And all of us here are adults. All of us here are business partners. When you don't have your pictures up, charges to my head and not my heart, it seems to me you're not in business. It seems to me you're not being professional. Now, for new people, I can get that because they're just coming in. They're learning how to navigate with the system and what is required to win, to get that 10.7. But there's a couple of us on here that's been here for a moment, and there's still no picture. It is rude, people, to pose a question and I don't see a face to give you a response to. That is rude. We're in the virtual world now. In this virtual world, we have to show up just like if we were showing up in a brick and mortar. The same way. It's the same code of conduct. That hasn't changed because we're on camera. This is a business. That's why we ask everybody to chime in. We want to see who's present. And a lot of times, those that don't have no picture, they don't even respond. So that means that you're not present. So that means that you're not engaging in this business. You're not participating in your own rescue. So you need to sometimes go away from these particular sessions and question, why am I not being coachable? Why am I not doing A, B, and C, E, F, G, 0 to 9? You have to take time and take care of you, because I'm telling you, I'm going to say this every time. Thank you, Martin and Edna. Thank you so much. Rich
Beautiful.
pointed that out because I was going to scan to see, because I do that. That warmed my heart today. I need to say that, brother and sister. That warmed my heart. Okay, because now you're coachable.
Mhm.
Now you're ready to take the next step. That's what this is about. And even like if you're having a bad hair day, whatever the case may be, Sharon usually shows up. Sharon got a beautiful picture up. Her picture is beautiful. Donna's picture is beautiful. Belinda, come on, people. We got to take this a little bit more serious than we are. Then we wonder why we're not building our business. This is our business. That's why. Because you're not building you. You're not taking the suggestions, what is required to be successful. So please, people, I'm letting you know, you're going to hear this from me for the duration until one day we open up the meeting and everybody's face is here. I may cry because it's going to touch me I'm serious, it's going to touch me in a place to let me know that we are in unison. That's what a cooperative is. We are a unit. We are moving as one. That's why the 2 steps is there. We're moving as one. So it just shows me, and I'm going to call you out because we are adult here. It shows me that Dr. Sandra Stanley, are we in a cooperative together? Okay? That's what this is about here. You know, because there's no picture. It's not even a picture. Ronald Watkins, you're new. We got you. Love you to pieces. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get better at this here. Okay? I want to say one thing before I leave also. Selena, thank you. You warmed me in a place. You really blew me back. If y'all don't know, Selena and I connected on the phone. I'm going to share this here so everybody knows what this is really about. Because without relationships, we're not going to get 10.7 people. It's not going to happen. The machine, the platform will not move. I'm telling you, it will lay dormant without us. That's how it moves. That's the Mobius loop. From day one, the Mobius loop. That's how we move on the succession line. That's how we move. But Selena, I love you. Girl, thank you.
I love you too, Denise. And it really brings a lot of confidence. Whatever you're going through in life, I'm going through some stuff, or at least my mind's telling me I'm going through some stuff. And when we connect with others, here in this cooperative group, we can help each other and recognize. And when you get a no, or someone seems disinterested, you stop making it about them and you start recognizing it's all about you and your energy and your flow. And so, it's just the things that Denise is saying is just really, really relevant to helping each and every one of us get to where we want to go. So just do what she's suggesting, get your picture up, be more present, be part of this unifying group where we are all collaborating and cooperating and getting success. I love you too, Denise. Thanks for mentioning.
Yes, Selena. And she utilized one of the words relevant in our acronym SMART. You know what I'm saying? That's there for a purpose, people. Please, I beg of you. Like Bridget says and Terry said, Mr. Baldwin does fabulous brainstorming to put this together for us. To put this together for us. He takes time. He allocates time to do this here.
Yes, indeed.
He's a type of a person that when it hits his spirit, he moves on spirit. So that means I'm here to tell you, he's moving all the time. I'm here to tell it to you. He's moving all the time. And I'm speaking from a business place, but I'm speaking from a maternal place also, to tell you the truth. That this man child, if you notice the name on Telegram, because that's who he is to me, okay, he works at this. You know why? Because so he wants to see everybody win.
Mhm.
If he was a man that was all egotistical and didn't come from a place for spirit, he don't won. He winning. But because of his essence and who he is, he loves people from the beginning. He wants everybody to win, people. So come on, let's win. We in a circle of winners. Everyone on this line is a winner.
Mhm.
But are you winning?
Mhm.
That is the thing. We're on a succession line. People, let's go. Because I'm telling you, I don't know about y'all, but I know some of us on here waiting to get our digital wallet loaded. Because you know what? I haven't had no fun in a long time. And to be able to have cash flow, to have some fun with some people that we built this with,
Mhm.
OMG, people, we built this together and we on a beach. Because y'all see how I am? I'm going to show up and show out.
Mhm.
Okay. And I'm not going to apologize for nothing. And I would like all of us to have that kind of freedom. That's what this is, people. Let's get free, man. So I just wanted to say that. So Dr. Sandra Stanley Chavez, I would love to see a picture up of you. And I believe that when you begin doing that, then you'll show your face even more. Okay? I would totally appreciate that. Thank you. And I love
And
each and every one of y'all.
that's New York in the house.
Yes.
If I
Eh,
could just build on that real quick, you guys think about this. Do you think the Bill Gates, the Elon Musk, the Tyler Perrys, the Oprahs, the Obamas, you think they're gonna entertain you with a blank screen
Ooh.
or just with iPhone on your screen? I know for a fact that when you come into this room, it asks you to put a name. You can at least put a name in there so we can see a name and a face, because this is the last opportunity for a lot of us to get that generational wealth and set our kids and grandkids up where we can protect them from a lot of what's coming.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, it starts with us. We have to be better. We have to be more business minded. We have to let go of the ego that, I have a bad hair day every day and my camera's on. So so you got to let that ego go that you don't want to show your face, because I guarantee you, if you got on here with one of those heavy hitter like that and you don't have your camera on, you can forget it. They're not wasting their time. They're either going to be like, this person's not serious, and they're going to take off. So we got to let go of the ego, turn on the camera. No, just make sure you have a decent background. We're not expecting to see, $1 million homes and things like that. Not yet. But we got to start letting go of the ego and really showing a force of a community of like-minded people that's headed in the right direction. With that, that's all I got.
Also, let me add to that too. We're going to be talking about more about this on Saturday. And in fact, we will be showing people how to get their photo on their Zoom. We'll actually demo that for them so that in case that's one of the issues that they just don't know how to put a photo on their Zoom, we're going to be showing you that as well. Okay, so you want to make sure you're plugged in on Saturday and get your folks plugged in, because a lot of how-to info is going to be going out, and you definitely don't want to miss it. Just want to appreciate Denise's heart. She's very, very sincere. And one of the things I love about her, I've known her for many, many years. One of the things that I love about her is that she doesn't mind tough talk. She loves people enough to actually share with them what they need to hear. It is always coming from a place for them to win and to go to another level. She's a life coach by profession. So that's just the place she comes from. And so, I just really, really, really appreciate our sisterhood and just knowing
I
somebody that's so
appreciate that.
profound, seriously. So we're going to be talking more about this and sharing. She's going to be sharing with the general community on this point because it's very important. It's so important. When the most important thing she even said in that was, these are suggestions on showing you how to win and go to the next level. You cannot do it without doing these things, really. See, without doing these things that everyone suggests when it comes to new members orientation and locker room, everything that Greg suggests, you could take it and do whatever with it that you want to do with it. But if you want to be successful, not only in this, but in life, because that's where the place we always come from, to be successful in life, we suggest that you be coachable and do these things we're suggesting, honestly. Okay. But thanks, Dee.
Love you.
You too, babe.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we do have another new members orientation tonight with Miss Pat Robinson. So make sure you get your new members on this call tonight. It's very important. So let's start going out 23 and going into 24, you know, as one unit and you know, change the world together.